Hello, my name is Visor. I haven't played Hearthstone in a while, so I figure I'll do an arena run. See what happens. If it goes badly, you'll never see it, so it's a win-win, really. Alright, let's see, what choices do I have today? Do a mage. I think mage is probably the most straightforward. Maybe even unbalanced in arena, I'm not sure. Now, I was supposed to release a Far Cry 3 video yesterday, but I had a problem with Uplay. It ate my save files. Totally just ate them up. Specifically, I was playing around with save files the day before, like using the ones you find online. But unfortunately, Uplay like completely screws those over because it encrypts your save files with your Uplay ID, so you can't trade save files, which is a feature that no one ever fucking wanted. And I don't even see how it stops people from pirating. It's a stupid idea. But anyway, so I think one of those invalid save files I made got uploaded to the cloud, and I kept trying to resync with that invalid save file, freaking out, saying something's wrong with this, and just kept on doing it, and like killed all the backups. So I had to play through the whole game again Sunday for like 14 hours. Then I went to sleep and went to work because I played fucking Far Cry 3 for 14 hours and I was tired as fuck. Which of course meant I don't really actually have enough time to get to where I need. I'm like about one mission away from the final mission, and even then I need to record, edit, all that stuff. There was no way I would have gotten a video done Sunday. No way I would have gotten a video done Monday either. So, Hearthstone. After Hearthstone, I'm gonna go back to editing Far Cry, go back to playing Far Cry 3 so I can start editing Far Cry 3. Anyway, onto card choices. I can't spawn a lot of minions. I can't force weapons, so Jungle Panther. Of these, I guess I'll take Spellbreaker just because it's a silence. It can be really useful. I mean, the Fairy Dragon's not bad, but it doesn't really do too much. So, silence it is. It can really make or break you. Definitely taking a Polymorph. Polymorph is just a good card to have. Worthless, okay. Pretty dependably useful. Mad Bomber's not bad. I can also enrage the Tauren Warrior. But I think I'll go for the Mad Bomber. I think this with your ability to dink makes it pretty strong. Possibly at level 1, or, you know, counterplay if they drop something for 1 or 2 mana. Taking a second Polymorph. Polymorph is good. I shall take the Polymorph. Big Game Hunter. This could be really good removal, depending on what they have. Faceless Manipulator. That could be really cool control. They have some really important card. I copy it and destroy it with a Polymorph. That's totally viable. I think I'll go with the Faceless Manipulator. I think it's more flexible. Acidic Swamp Ooze isn't bad. Do need some more low-cost minions. What about Ancient Brewmaster? Would returning things to my hand benefit me? Potentially. Let's go for Acidic Swamp Ooze. I mean, Cone of Cold is nice, but I don't need that many. Definitely taking a Flamestrike. It usually has value. This is kind of worthless. It's kind of worthless. Guess I'll take a second Cone of Cold. Really need more minions. Ah, this could be incredibly good because I can enrage it. So they have to deal with it. Oof. All of them are pretty good. Let's see what I have. Spells I have. 2 single targets. 3 AoE-ish. The other spells. Versus Apprentice. I mean, it's a solid 2 costs. Fireball is pretty strong. Yeah, I'll take the Fireball. It does allow you to do some bullshit. This one is not as useful. I want to take the Ironbeak Owl, which can silence them, which can be useful, or the Youthful Brewmaster. I think this is a better play. I do have some stuff I would rather return to my hand. I guess I'll have to take the Shatter Sun. I don't want to give them a card. It seems like a bad idea. Reckless Rocketeer. I could potentially use this to finish the game. One of these with a Fireball. That's what? 11 damage. It's not bad. Or I can take a Raging Worgen, which does involve setup, but it can do a lot of damage. You know what, let's go take a Reckless Rocketeer. Maybe we can get a last hit in and just finish him off that way. Whenever you summon a spell, I don't have that many spells. I have about 5 spells, maybe 6. And I guess that's a decent number, but I don't know whether I can depend on this thing being useful. This, I feel, is pretty useful, though. Okay, so we can either get a Stampeding Kodo, which is pretty dependable, or we can get a secret. I think I'd rather go for a secret, because I have the thing that's supposed to benefit from secrets. We go for this, which is kind of worthless, or we go for this, which is still kind of worthless, but at least it's, what? Roughly a 3-4 for 2. It's not bad. We go for a second Flamestrike? I think so. Big fan of Flamestrike. 3 Flamestrikes a bit much, isn't it? Because I don't even have that much mana to Flamestrike that often, I don't think. But it would be very funny. Or I can take a Frostbolt. I'm contemplating taking 3 Flamestrike just because of how bullshit that would be. Alright, we're going for the bullshit. This could either fuck us over or be really useful. We'll see. We can take another Fireball, I guess. Or we can take a Taunt. Fireball? Taunt. Fireball? Taunt. I don't have card draw, so I do need to maybe get a little more value out of my cards. I think this probably should give me more value. Since Shieldmaster is just a strong, solid card, so we'll take that. Unstable Ghoul. It's not bad. Effectively does do 2 damage to the enemy once it's killed. I have to make sure I don't have any other minions out at that time. This could be useful. I think I'll take that. Ooh, Duplicate. That could be really cool. Raid Leader could be cool with the Haunted Creepers, but that's really situational. I'll take the Duplicate instead. Archmage doesn't... I mean, it does sort of combo with things, but I think overall it would be better to take either their Ogre Magi or their Novice Engineer. Novice Engineer is card draw, but it's a 1/1. It's borderline worthless, so let's take the Ogre Magi. I don't want another Duplicate. I may take the Murloc Tidehunter, I guess. This could also be really cool, but I really have no way to guarantee I'll have a lot of minions out. If I go for the Murloc. Angry Chicken isn't going to do a single thing for me. Do I want to take a second Kirintor or Master Swordsman? I think I'll take the second Kirintor. I have like, I think 2 secrets, so it could work. How many secrets do I have? Vaporize and Duplicate. Yeah, so yeah, that's reasonable, I think. So most of it is on the low hand, which I hope works. I don't have any card draw, so I'm going to have to probably supplant my power a lot with my hero ability. Do have 3 Flamestrikes, so there's that. I have a single Fireball, which isn't bad, and I have a single Frostbolt and 2 Polymorphs. We'll see what happens.
Jaina versus Rexa. Let the hunt begin.
You asked for it.
Going first, I don't think this will be that useful. Either these 2 costs, I think that might be okay. Probably you won't use a Vaporize until later on. That's a cool card back. Haven't played in a while. I don't know where they got that from. What's he gonna do? I know they changed the, was it Starving Buzzard? I think it costs 5 now. Don't know if they changed Unleash the Hound all that much. Alright, I think I shall do that. Next turn I guess I could duplicate, but
To my side.
okay. What did he summon? 4? Alright, what can we do for that? We could do a Vaporize, but that's not really worth it. I think I would rather do something like
You must cleanse the Sunwell.
basically trade this 2 mana thing for his 3 mana thing. Alright, that'll have to do. I guess I could have just fireballed it, couldn't I? If I was gonna just sack everything like that anyway. That was a little dumb of me. Anyway, this gets buffed by other minions. see. This would buff other minions. If he have a charge minion, I would be screwed. I think I'll run it this way then. Yeah.
Push forward.
Alright, that should do. Gotta get an advantage since I don't have that many cards. We do need to get a duplicate up sooner or later.
Tazdingo! Yes.
Interesting. So, let's see. How can I get rid of this stuff? I could fireball that. That makes it so I don't have enough damage to kill it, technically. Well, actually, I do.
What to do?
And I think I shall do this. Do I want a bunch of unstable ghouls? I don't think so. Just enter in here then. Let's see what he does.
Put this apple on your head.
Oh, he's has more damage again. Oh, fuck. That's not what I wanted. In that case, I have a vaporize. So effectively, what's the best thing I can do? I should shoot that, just so I don't have to deal with that crap anymore. I want to duplicate. A lot of spiders, but I don't really know if I want that many spiders. Alright, let's go from here. Depends on the order. The smart thing would be for him to attack with that first. We'll see. If he attacks with that first, it's good for me.
You call that?
Yeah, he is attacking with that first. That's still largely okay for the most part. Okay. At this point, I could Flamestrike. And I know I have a lot of them. Alternatively, I could play this and probably get 2 cards out of it. Both ways, I'll probably get 2 cards out of this deal.
What to do? What to do?
Right, I think I would prefer him to have more cards before I do that. I think I will run that into there, because I get more spiders. He may have Unleashed the Hounds, which would kind of suck. We'll see. I don't think Unleashed the Hound got nerfed. I think it's probably still a 3 cost. He has a secret. Secret could be Flame Trap, I guess, which would take out my little 1/1s.
My eyes are open. Bring out your dead.
Okay. So, what I'm seeing is I should Flamestrike. Yeah, that feels about right. Yeah, that felt right. Cool. Like I said, Flamestrike is just fucking pure value. You can do so much with it.
You gotta be kidding me!
I mean, I guess that's strong. I'm gonna play a duplicate. And I will, fireball him. Or I can just play the spider. And the spider's worthless, though, so I think I'll hit him for 1. Just attack that. He can't do anything with that, I don't believe. And if he kills it, I just get more Lords of the Arena, so I think that works out. Pretty much what I wanted.
I hope you like my invention.
Alright. I will fireball that. Alright. What's the best way of dealing? I could do that that I have 4 mana to do nothing with. It's a little too early for another Flamestrike. So I guess what we shall do...
The gates are open.
Let's fireball that. Can't actually... Oh. Gave up. Nice! He ran out of cards. He didn't have any card draw either, so... Worked out for me. I mean, the Mage Shear ability is just so useful in Arena. Because it always allows you to do, 1 more damage, kill something with 1 more health, as long as you have that 2 mana, and it really just extends your value very consistently.
Jaina versus Malfurion. I must protect the one.
Opening hand. Opening hand, this is kind of some weak shit. I don't really want duplicate this early, though, to be fair, I only have 1 of them. Maybe I should hold on to it. I do have a high chance of having... I may want to keep the silence, in which case I would probably drop the duplicate. Silence is pretty good because they do buff a lot. So I think this might be the right route. Alright, cool. Is it duplicate or duplicate? Should be duplicate, right? No. Duplicate's the noun, duplicate's the verb. That's why it sounds weird in my head. There we go. Alright, what are you gonna do? I can basically do 2 damage if I use Fireball and the Spider, and I'll get a bunch of 1/1s, which isn't incredibly useful, but I'm not really doing anything else right now. Okay. That's something, I guess. Alright. Hit it 1 more time. I want 2 1/1 spiders. And then I guess I'll play the Jungle Panther. Not much else I can do. Imp Master. We may have to save it for Cone of Cold. Yeah, Cone of Cold is probably the right solution here. Alright. Let's see. Probably do it when it gets a little lower, about 2 health. So they'll get 1 turn in before I kind of cold them. Which means, what am I gonna do next turn? Not really sure. I guess I'll probably fireball something. Probably for the best.
I wonder.
Let's see, what are you gonna do? I mean, I could silence it, but it's a 3 cost. I don't want to silence it with my 4 cost. It's not even that threatening. Oh no! He did that. Okay. What's the right move here? I think the right move is to fireball that. Cone of Cold does what? 1? I have to be careful about it because they have too many. The Cone of Cold is not like 1 damage AoE. Alright, we'll see. The reasonable thing for him to do is to trade this for this, trade this for this. But he may not. We'll see what happens. Going for me? Swipe? Ah, yes, swipe. Okay. Alright. Like Cone of Cold here. This will still die. Instead, what I could do is get that hit in. If I Shatter Stun this, you will have to throw 2 things at it, which isn't really worth it for me.
Drink with me, friend.
Alright, I think that'll have to do it. A little behind on health, and his board, I mean, technically is better. I'll probably have to do Cone of Cold and Fire Blast something next turn.
Put this apple on your head.
Okay. All right. Okay, what's the best way to deal with this? I mean, Flamestrike technically is an option, but I can't have more stuff being summoned. So I think I get rid of most of them by doing it this way. Then doing one of these. A little behind on health, that's what I'm concerned about. Kind of let him get too much free damage in from those, but I couldn't really do anything earlier. War Golem, okay. Alright, so Flamestrike does not save me here. Polymorph does. Then we'll fireball that. Still a little low on health though. I don't particularly like. This is bad. He hit 8, so you probably summon something massive now.
They all bend to my command.
Yep, I'm gonna die to chip damage. Alright, let's see. If I play Lord of the Arena, it just gets traded out. I need to do some damage back. Alright, best I can do at this point. Nope, he can straight up kill me. He has a... Yep. Never could quite get the momentum back. That's unfortunate. I mean, I guess I could have cold thing earlier, but how many cards would I have thrown? I mean, if I had a fireball, I would have used it, but it just didn't quite have the damage there. That's unfortunate. Anyway, I'll show off the rest of this run in a later video. For now, back to Far Cry 3 and editing and all that good stuff. Hopefully when the video gets out, you'll be back and you'll enjoy it. Anyway, see ya.